Hey everybody! Oh, it is Jennifer at Studio J Company. Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Happy pre-Super Bowl Sunday. So, or what we call it, Super Bowl Eve. Hello, happy Saturday. Welcome in. I am a little bit early. I'm in an event today, and we are doing a pre-Super Bowl event. So hopefully if you follow along, you'll get some ideas for some good snacks for Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know who is all into the Super Bowl. I personally am not a big NFL fan. I love football, but not necessarily NFL, but I do love the commercials and the get-togethers for Super Bowl Sunday. So this is going to be a fun event, and there's always good food. So, hi, Nora J. Hey, Ruby Moss. Hello. Thank you for sprinkling. Y'all come on in. Sprinkle it out. Tell your friends. Hi, Cindy. And we'll get started. I'm hoping I'm going to have time for 2 snacks. I've got the stuff for one lined up over here, but I'm going to start with the main one, which is going to be, hi Stella, it's going to be sheet pan chicken bacon ranch quesadillas. So super easy. You make it on one pan. Really good. I think these are the knockoff of Chili's. Chili's has chicken bacon ranch quesadillas, and they're really good. So, hey Donna. Hey Sharon. Thank you for sprinkling. I'm gonna wait. Oh, what was 3:01? I'm gonna wait a second and let some more people move over in case they're finishing up from the last presenter. There are, I believe there's six presenters in today's event, and it goes until, I think the last one is going to be Dana with Armenta Originals. She goes on at 7, so that'll be the last one. So you should get some really good ideas. I mean, everybody likes game day foods, right? I mean, they're easy, they're yummy, they're probably bad for us, but that's okay. Okay, I have some water boiling over here. Let me just tend to that. That's in case we're able to do the second snack that I have planned. It's going to be soft baked pretzels. And I found a shortcut because I've been playing around with my bread machine like last week, and it was terrible. They were absolutely horrible. So I'm not going to make my own yeast dough. I found a shortcut, and I'm going to share that with y'all. Let me, okay, so I've got 4 cups of water boiling over here. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of baking soda to the water, and then I'll show you in a little bit what I'm doing with that. But let me just add the baking soda real quick because it's boiling. Somebody's probably looking for me. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So I'll probably move y'all over to that side when we go to that one. So let's go ahead and start on the sheet pan chicken bacon ranch quesadillas. Okay. So I'm hoping, I did this yesterday and I don't think my setup was very good. I want y'all to be able to see. The only problem is when I scoot y'all back so far, I can't see y'all, so I can't see comments, but I'm gonna see if my iPad will hang in there, so maybe I can see. But say hello as you pop in. Let me know you're here. If you catch this on the replay, you can just say #replay, and that way I'll know you came by. We are in an event today with the Creative Crafters Assemble, and that's hosted through Gia with Gia's Creations. And it's a pre-Super Bowl Sunday event. So, that means good food. I think it means good food. That's how I took it. There might be some people doing crafts. I'm doing food. Okay, so let me show you how easy this is. I feel like I need to pull my hair back in a ponytail, but I'm not making a big batch of these because it's just me and my husband here today. So, but if you were doing this for like a crowd or like a party, you could, you know, definitely either do multiples or get a bigger sheet pan. Hang on, let me check this water real quick. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to go over all that with you in just a second. Okay, so here's what you do. You want to get 2 sheet pans, preferably the same size. So I've got 2 sheet pans here. And what you're going to do, I've got cooked chicken. Don't do raw chicken. Do cooked chicken. And you can buy this already cooked and shredded like rotisserie chicken. I just boiled like a couple of chicken breasts and shredded them. So you've got chicken cooked. You've got bacon already cooked. And it's as much as you want. So there's no measurements for this. You're just doing it to taste, okay? So you're gonna need flour, tortillas. You're gonna need ranch dressing, and I did a Walmart order, and I must have done light. I don't usually get light ranch, but any ranch dressing you like. I have ranch seasoning. You can also get like the Hidden Valley Ranch, you know, the dressing, the little packets. You can use those too. I just happen to have some of this ranch seasoning, so I'm going to use that. And then cheese, whatever cheese you can do, cheddar cheese. I've got like the Mexican cheddar jack, whatever kind of cheese you like. It's just shredded cheese. And then butter. You need butter. I need to melt some butter real quick. I do have this butter softened. I might try this first. So you want to take your first sheet pan. Now you could spray it with nonstick spray, or you could do parchment paper, but the butter is going to there's something about the butter on those tortillas. It makes it like a golden brown, and it just tastes good. So hello Suzanne, welcome in. Hey Christy, I see you there. Hello, hello. Hello everybody, I have all these people popping in. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name's Jennifer. Welcome to my page at Studio J Company. And we are doing some Super Bowl. Thank you for sprinkling, Stella. We're doing some Super Bowl recipes today. Speaking of Stella, those of you who are not new here that know Stella, my Stella, today's her birthday. She's 5. She's my dog. I don't have a 5-year-old child. She's my dog. She's kind of like my child. But just wanted to say we have a birthday here today. Okay, so I'm going to take this butter is already softened. I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to rub it on this pan. You could melt the butter, but I just think this is easy. I sat this out so it would get to room temperature. So we're going to do this. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I might have to lower y'all down again. Okay. Now I got low carb tortillas. You can get whatever kind of tortillas you like, but I do think you need flour tortillas. I mean, I don't know, you might be able to do it with corn tortillas, but I don't know how that would taste. Okay, so what you're gonna do, let's see if I need to slide y'all down just a little bit here. Hey Sherry. Hey Gia. Okay. Move some stuff around. Second sheet pan comes into play in a minute. Okay, so you're gonna take, y'all may have seen this before. I saw this on Pinterest. Okay, so I'm gonna take my tortillas, and what you wanna do, like I said, I'm making a small batch because it's just me and my husband. So you're gonna take your tortillas. I gotta make sure y'all can see. Hang on. I'm gonna scoot some stuff around here. A little better? Okay. You can't tell. Okay, you want to make sure you cover your corners first. Okay, so I'm gonna cover my corners. You can get bigger tortillas and it won't take as many. So I'm gonna cover my corners. And then fill in the side. And then you could probably cover that middle with one, but you want it where, because you're gonna fold it in, so you wanna be able to cover all of it. So I'm gonna put one up here and one up here. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so I've got my pan covered. Trying to see the side towards, can't see. Okay, got it covered. So now I'm gonna take, like I said, I don't have any measurements. You just do it based on how much you're making. Okay, so I've got cooked chicken. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. And you could add more. You know, you could do like cooked onions and bell peppers. I think this would be good. Whenever I get chicken bacon ranch quesadillas from Chili's, I always get jalapenos, but my husband's not a big fan of jalapenos. So I'll probably just do jalapenos on the side for mine. I love jalapeno peppers. Okay, so we got chicken, and we got bacon. Let's see. Okay, hey everybody. Okay, so we got bacon. Let's spread that around. Okay. You could probably do a ton more bacon if you wanted to. Okay, so we got chicken, bacon. I'm gonna do some ranch seasoning. Okay, just for taste. Okay, I got this at Walmart, I believe. But you could, like I said, you could do the little packets of seasoning, like the Hidden Valley Ranch. Okay, I've just got ranch dressing. I'm just gonna get this on here. Okay. And cheese. I just got shredded Mexican cheese. You can do whatever cheese you like. Do lots of cheese. All right. Down here. Okay, looks good. Alrighty. Okay, so now you're gonna fold it in, and oh, you know what? I think I have to put two on top. I do. I'm sorry. I was thinking I did that a minute ago. Okay. Okay, so what you want to do is lay one there. Well, actually, I'm going to do three. Okay, so I'm going to spread them out. Because you'll see when I start folding it in, can y'all still see it? I can never tell with this phone. Okay, so I'm going to fold them in, and you can use toothpicks to hold it in temporarily, but we're going to use that second sheet pan to press it down to hold it flat. And actually the sheet pan on top is going to help toast this side of the tortillas, because we buttered that side. It's going to get toasty, and we're going to get this side toasty too. So I'm just going to fold them in. Fold over. Let's fold this over first. I'm going to get some toothpicks. I'm just going to use this to hold it down until I get that other sheet pan up here. Has anybody made these before? Tell me in the comments if you have. They're super easy. We used to always make quesadillas as like an after-school snack when my kids were teenagers, and that's funny because that's how they actually learned that they liked onions, because I would cook the chicken and like would saute some onions in the butter and do that, and then put it on the tortilla and put cheese and then just toast it, you know, in the frying pan. And one day we were out of onions, and I was like, well, they don't like onions anyway, so I made it without them, and they were like, these aren't good, these don't taste the same. And I'm like, well, it's because I didn't have any onions. And they're like, we hate onions. Well, I was like, well, apparently you prefer it with onions. So that's how they learned that they liked onions, because I snuck them in there. Okay, so I got it like this. I'm gonna take a little bit of this butter, oops, check it out. And I'm gonna melt it because I'm gonna brush the melted butter on top of here. So let me just pop, you know what? I'm gonna just pop some of this in the microwave. Okay. Sorry, I guess I could have done that in advance. Okay, so I'm gonna brush the top of this with melted butter, and I'm gonna mash it down with this pan and put it in the oven. Okay, and then we will have time. I'm gonna do soft baked pretzels, and I found a shortcut, so I'm gonna share that with y'all. Let's get these out of the way first. So I'm just gonna brush this on. Hey everybody, I see new numbers popping in, so hello, comment, say hello, let me know if you're here, if you're watching. If you're new here, let me know where you're watching from. Hey Melissa. We're making food again. You were here yesterday. I was making food. Oh, I have to tell you, those pizza rolls that I made yesterday, they look like cinnamon rolls, but they were pepperoni pizza rolls. They're even good the next day heated up. They really are. Those were yummy. Y'all let me know if you try any of these. I'm always curious. Okay, got a lot of butter here. I think that's good. All right, so I'm gonna swap these around. I'm gonna take these out and press it down with this pan. Oops, I have to go fast. Oh, stay down. Okay, so I'm just gonna press that on there. It's gonna go in the oven like that for about 20 minutes. Everything's cooked. We're just kind of toasting it up and melting the cheese and warming everything up. So I'll put that in. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in now. All right, so I have my oven on 425, and I'm gonna put them in for about 25 minutes. Okay, so while we're doing that, I'm gonna show you my little shortcut, because I was telling y'all last week I was playing around with my bread machine and I was making dough, and I tried to make pretzels and it was terrible, and I did it exactly like it said, the yeast, everything. So let me show you a shortcut. These are really good. Let me grab the bag. You know what, I'm probably gonna have to move y'all over here because I'll be working. Well, no, I'll work right here. Let me grab the bag, sorry. Okay, so here's my secret. Here's my little hack. Hey, Karen from Kansas. Welcome in. From Oklahoma. Is it Dorcas? Sandy Compton? Dorcas? All right. These I got at Walmart. Walmart grocery. It's Rhodes. I know it's backwards. Rhodes dinner rolls. They're frozen dough. It even says that right there, frozen dough. So don't make the mistake of getting, like, I at first bought the Sister Schubert yeast rolls. I think they're like partially baked already. These are actually frozen dough balls. I mean, you get all these dough balls, okay? So you have to thaw them for like 3 to 5 hours. Hey, Penny. You thaw them for 3 to 5 hours and you put plastic wrap over them so they can rise, okay? So once they rise, you can use them, you know, or you could bake them as rolls, or you can do what I'm about to do. So let me close these back up. Take some parchment paper. So you'll take them once they thaw. You've just got dough balls. They're already like portioned out. So I'm gonna take these. Now you could do like actual pretzels where you twist them into that shape. You could do pretzel sticks. You could do pretzel bites. I'm probably gonna do pretzel bites. Okay. So all you're gonna do is just take your dough. And you're gonna roll it. Turn this way. Okay. You're gonna roll it into like little snakes or logs, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Because they are gonna rise. So sorry. I wish I wasn't on this parchment paper. It's moving around. Okay. So you're gonna take them. And like I said, if you wanted to do like pretzel twist, like the traditional pretzel twist, just roll them into long skinny logs and just shape it, okay? So like I said, we're gonna do bites. Easy to dip. I got, let me show you what I got. Well, you could dip them in mustard. Do y'all eat soft pretzels? If you do, what do you dip yours in? I got some, let me show you. This it's salsa con queso. It's Taco Bell brand, but this is really good with the pretzel bites. Okay, so all right, so roll them into like sticks, and all right, then you're gonna cut them into like bite-sized pieces like this. Okay, so go ahead and cut those. I'm gonna do up another one. I'm not doing a whole bunch because, like I said, it's just me and my husband here today, so I don't want all this food. I don't want to have a bunch of food here if it's gonna go bad. Nobody will eat it. Cheese, yellow mustard, yum. I like both. I like both. I remember when I was a teenager, my first job was at the mall, and I worked at the place was called Euro Wrap. Some people call it gyro. Some people call it gyro. But the owner told me it was called Euro Wrap, Gyro. Anyway, we had curly fries. So that was like everybody loved the curly fries. And my cousin worked at the Swiss Pretzel, like right across the food court. So a lot of times we would swap curly fries for pretzels. Of course, it was the Swiss Pretzel and corn dog, so she had all the good stuff. So we would swap. I always love those big, soft pretzels. Okay, cut. Make these a little bigger. All right, so I'm gonna sit these on this plate here. Okay, so when I first came on, I was boiling a pot of, I have 4 cups of water, and you bring it to a boil, and then you add 2 tablespoons of baking soda. 2 tablespoons, not teaspoons, tablespoons baking soda. and you just let it dissolve, and that makes like a baking soda wash. And we're gonna dip these into that baking soda wash because that's what's gonna help give them that golden brown color on the outside. You know how pretzels, soft pretzels have that golden brown color, but then they're soft on the inside. Okay, this one, this one. Okay, let's see. Let me check the time on this. Okay, let's do these real quick. You know what? I don't think it's gonna stick to my counter, and it's clean. Okay, that's easier. That paper is just sliding around everywhere. I couldn't do anything with it. Okay. Oops. Just gonna. All right, one more. I just thawed out like 5 balls. But this is so much easier than, to me, than making homemade dough. You know, letting it rise, all that stuff. Okay, one. And I think they make pretzel salt. I have kosher salt, the big chunky salt. So that's what I'm gonna use. Okay, so let me see if I can turn y'all a little bit. All I'm gonna do is dip these in that, oh, sorry, shaky. I'm gonna dip these in that baking soda water. Not that that's anything exciting, but I'm just gonna dip them in real quick. And like I said, I brought it to a boil and let the baking soda dissolve. So it's not boiling now, I turned it down. I turned it off actually. But it's still hot. Okay. So I'm gonna swish, I just swish those around a little bit. Hey Michelle, hey Kathy. Anybody else, hey Lorna, anybody else that popped in and I missed you, hello. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. We're doing a pre-Super Bowl party event. So I'm doing a couple of Super Bowl recipes. I've got sheet pan, chicken bacon ranch quesadillas in the oven now, and we're doing soft baked pretzel bites. So I just dipped them in this. I'm gonna scoop them out and put them on a paper plate with paper towels to soak that up a little bit. Okay, get that off. So just kind of give them a little dip in the wash. It's a baking soda wash. Like I said, I just have kosher salt, but you know, they make pretzel salt too. I just don't have any. All right, so you're gonna transfer. You know, I'm gonna need some more melted butter. Not a lot, but yes. Okay. So I'm gonna Okay, I'm gonna transfer these pretzel bites over to a parchment lined sheet pan, okay? So let's transfer these over. I need to clear out my spot here. Okay, so you definitely want to have the parchment paper so they don't stick. I was showing y'all yesterday, I got those parchment sheets at Dollar Tree. Pretty good deal. They're already in sheets instead of a big roll that you have to fight with. Much easier. Oops. Okay. It says just you have to put them onto a paper towel, you know, to help kind of soak up some of that baking soda wash, but they always stick to the paper towel. They're sticky. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right, so you want to take these, and I'm going to just brush them with a little bit of melted butter and then sprinkle them with the kosher salt. Okay. These are also going in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes. I just have to check them because I think it really is going to depend how big you make them. Like, these are just little bites. They may not take as long. I'm just sprinkling kosher salt on here. All right, and I'm gonna pop these in the oven. Okay, let's see. All right, so we've got about 12 minutes left on the chicken bacon ranch quesadillas, and I'll check those pretzels at that time. So, okay. Do I have a craft here we could do? What time is it? Yes, we have 30 more minutes. So, I do have it's kind of a trash to treasure. It's a thrift store flip that I was thinking about doing. But first, I want to show y'all something I got. Okay, we have this Facebook page here in my town, and it's a bid it. It's called Bid It to Win It, and it's just for the ladies here in this county because you have to do local pickups. And it's not shipping and all that stuff. So you go on, and I used to be an admin in the group, and once I started doing this page, I really didn't have time to do it anymore. But every now and then I'll see something pop up that I want, and I have to show you what I got. So people will put stuff up for bid, and like I said, it's local ladies, so we all live around here. So you put an item, let's just say it's this, okay? You put it up for bid, and you say, you know, you describe it or whatever, and you say, it's only for 24 hours. That's where I got my idea. When I do my auctions, I do 24-hour auctions. They put it up for bid, but everything starts at $1, and you can only bid in $1 increments. So starting bid's $1. So somebody can bid $1, and at the end of the 24 hours, whoever has the highest bid, and you can only go in $1 increments. So whoever has the highest bid wins. So I gotta show y'all what I won, because I've been trying to set up all these organizing stations in my craft room. So hang on, let me clear this off. I'm gonna show y'all. I went and picked them up last night. I won 2 things, and this one thing is really cool. I might decorate it, but I don't know. Hang on, let me move this stuff. Grab these. All right. Oh gosh. Okay, let me grab them. this thing, look at this. So I got this. I think I got it for $8. Isn't that cool? It's like metal or galvanized metal, I guess. Okay. She said in the listing, she said it's just a little metal divided thing, and she said it's supposed to spin, but she said, you know, it doesn't spin real easily, but maybe some WD-40 might fix that. But she showed that it comes apart, so I might be able to grease it up a little. I don't know, but I thought this. I'm probably. It probably doesn't matter. I'll probably put it on one of those little. I've got a couple of those little. They're like Lazy Susan, the little turntable things, but it's only like this big. I might put it on top of that, so I'll just spin it on that. But this would be great, like on my craft table for all these little things. It's got all these little divided. And I might decoupage like all the triangles and maybe paint this or something. I just thought it was cool. I got it for $8, so I was like, hey, I'll take it. And then this is just something I love. Do y'all remember Southern Living at Home? Do y'all remember when people used to do the Southern Living at Home parties? I got this for $10, and I remember I have one. It's a little darker downstairs in our bar, and those things were like, this was back when I had my pottery store, so back in like the early 2000s, they were like $40-50. It seems like I think I got it for 10. I got one of these for 10 and one for 8. So, but isn't that pretty? Look at the color on it. I love this. I'm thinking I might make like Vaseline might work. That's a good idea. Yeah, because if it'll spin on its own, I'll do that. But if not, like I said, I've got one of those little turntable things. I'll just put it on. I think I paid like $2 for it somewhere. So I got this. Isn't that pretty? I just love the colors of that. Now also, I got, I didn't get this on that bidding site. I got this at the thrift store the other day, and I'm going to do a flip on it. Not that I need another lamp. We have a million lamps in this house. But this, look at the, I don't like how dark it is. But see the details on it? I want to put chalk paint on it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I just think this is so pretty. And normally I'd be like, I don't need another lamp. But I want to paint it. I got the Waverly, hold on. I got the Waverly chalk paint in moss. I don't know if y'all can see the color real good. The lighting in here, this thing is not helping much. It's moss green. Everything I've been seeing is saying green is the big color this year. So, and here I have all these blues, but I don't care. But I think I'm gonna paint this with the chalk paint and then maybe kind of buff away so you'll see some of this bronzy color in the details, you know what I'm saying? But look, y'all, I paid, hold on. I mean, the lampshade's in decent shape. It looks good. It's got the little like pine cone finial. Y'all see that? And it even had a light bulb in it for $2.50. I was like, hey, it's got, and I plugged it in while I was there. So I was like, hey, it's got a good shade. It's got all these details, and it's got a light bulb, and it was $2.50. So I grabbed it. So I'm probably gonna, maybe I'll do that as the makeover Monday or something like that, an event. But I'm gonna do it green and see how it goes. But I figured $2.50. If nothing else, I'll paint it and then I'll sell it. I don't know. Like I said, we don't need any more lamps around here, but I couldn't pass it up. So I thought these were cool. I think this is really cool. I might end up putting this instead of my craft table. I'm trying to set up a shipping station to keep all my shipping stuff in one place. Because I have all my boxes like stored in the garage, and then I have, a lot of times I'll have kits like spread across the table out in the garage and then spread across a table in my dining room. So sometimes it gets a little out of hand. So I want to set up a shipping station, and I thought I need lots of organizing, so and any divided things will help a lot. So, hey Deborah, welcome in. Okay, let me move these. Let me check on these. All right, we've got about 3.5 minutes left on those chicken quesadillas. Let me move this stuff out of the way so that when these come out, I can show y'all. Let me get these moved. Alrighty. Okay. So is anybody having a big Super Bowl party? What's everybody doing for the Super Bowl? We usually have football parties. I need to call some of my friends and see what they're doing tomorrow. I know Sunday is kind of a hard day for football because everybody goes back to work on Friday. Look, I'm getting a text from one of my friends that I was just thinking about. Maybe she'll pop in here. Maybe Sherry will pop in. She always comes to our football parties. So, yeah. Does anybody have any big plans for Super Bowl? Do y'all watch the Super Bowl? We tend to have parties, and I rarely watch the game. I'm just like, you know, going around socializing, talking, eating, all that stuff. So, it's always fun when friends come over for that. So y'all tell me if you're having a get-together or anything. And if you are, do you have any good recipes? Because I think these will be good. This will be good for a crowd. The pretzel bites. Did that just... Hey, I want to try this. Have y'all seen people doing the heart? I haven't seen it do... There it goes. And then it just did the thumbs up. I wasn't even trying to do the thumbs up, but it did that. And there's something else. What's the other one? What's the other one where people... What do they do? I don't know. Am I doing it wrong? Is it that? There's something, and it makes like all this stuff in the background. Do 2 thumbs up? Oh, is it 2? There it goes. Oh my God, that's so cool. See, I see people doing it, and I'm like, oh, I don't think I have the newest phone, so that doesn't work. So there was something though, and it did like bright colors behind. It wasn't fireworks. It was something else. Let's see, oh, I'm weird. I'm sorry. That's so funny. Okay. Hey, Kathy. Hello. Welcome in. You don't do football? I have friends that'll come. They're like, I don't care about the game. It's just hanging out, you know? So it's good to see people. Okay, let's see. I want to show y'all. I showed you this, right? The cheese for that, for the pretzels. And then we have mustard. So got a couple different options. I think when the pretzels come out, you can brush some more melted butter on them. Let me see something real quick. Oh, let me check these. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna need both. Okay, they're ready. They're ready. I guess because the pretzel bites are smaller, they didn't take as long because it's normally like 15 to 20 minutes. But since I cut them into little bites, they're ready already. They're ready already. And so is this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So ready. Let's do the pretzel bites first since they're hot out of the oven. I'm just gonna dab them with a little bit more of the butter. while they're hot. And see how they got really good golden brown. I want to try it with the pretzel twist, and then I want to do like some braided like pretzel sticks. Maybe make like some little pretzel slider buns, or you know what I'm saying? Okay, I think that's good. All right, I'm gonna sit that right here for now. Okay, let's check on this one. Okay, I'm gonna tilt y'all where you can see. Yeah, Kathy's Crafting Corner is next. She's up after me. And like I said, this runs until the last person. The last person is thanks, Paula. The last person is Dana with Armenta's Originals, and she's on at 7 p.m. So there's 6 of us in this event today. Let me tilt y'all down if I can do this without. I'll show you. We're gonna reveal. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm gonna drop this. Okay. Can y'all see it? Here we go. Okay. Ooh, yes, it toasted it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's get back this way. Okay. See how buttery and toasty that got? Okay. It smells amazing. One peace sign gives you balloons. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Let me get I think my pizza cutter is in the dishwasher. So I'm just gonna use this little, have y'all seen one of these? It's a little cutter. It's like a rocker cutter. Okay, I'm gonna cut a piece off. Yeah, that's hot. Okay, okay. This is really cool. I don't know where I got this from. But you just press and rock. Or you can hear how crispy it is. Okay. And just rock. Yeah, it's super duper hot. Duh. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all though. Look at that. Man, it is steaming hot. But look at that. It's got chicken, bacon, ranch seasoning, ranch dressing, and shredded cheese. And I'm dying to take a bite, but it's probably, I mean, I don't know if y'all can y'all see the steam coming off that? Okay, so let's hold on a second on this. This smells so good. My husband will be in here in a minute. Oops, scoop, scoop, scoop. Hang on, let's grab the pretzels. I want to take some of this and put it in a little jar and warm it up real quick. Hang on. We need a little bowl. Hey, this might be good with the quesadilla too. Okay. This pan's not so hot anymore. Okay. So yummy. do have mustard. I know a lot of people said they like mustard too. I like both. I think this will be really good. Okay, but look at these. I'm gonna grab one and show you. But see how it got like golden brown, and you can see the salt on it. And look, because it's yeast dough. It's yeast roll dough, so it's not doughy inside. When I made it with homemade dough with my bread machine, they were like rubber balls. They were terrible. I was telling y'all he ate them anyway, but try this. Oh my god, they're really good. Really, really good. And this, I got the medium. You could probably get mild. So it's got just a little bit of kick. It's so good. Y'all gotta try these. If you missed it, 10 minutes, okay. If you missed it, it was just the Rhodes yeast rolls. I think there's a brand called Parker House, but just look for frozen yeast dough. Okay, make sure it's not already pre-cooked. And you just thaw them out, and then you roll them out, and you shape them into whatever shape pretzels you want. They're really good. Okay. But like even the bottom's got a little golden. And they say do not skip that step of boiling. You do. Like I did 4 cups of water and 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and just let the baking soda dissolve and then turn it off. You don't have to dip these into boiling water. You just need the boiling to dissolve that baking soda, and that makes a baking soda wash. Hi Sharon, welcome in. Hey Carrie Beth. Hi Carrie. Hi Emily. Oh, that works good on brownies too. I have a brownie pan that it's like a muffin pan, but the little cavities are square. It makes the best brownies because each brownie has it's soft in the middle and has the little crispy edge on it. They're so good. And then we bought some Breyers Carb Smart brownie a la mode ice cream. Super good. Yeah, you smell them? Smells good. Okay, we're gonna eat this for lunch. I still have like 8 minutes, so I'm trying to think what I can show y'all. I can't get off. Hey Amanda, your food always looks as great as your craft. Thank you, Carrie Beth. That's sweet. I don't cook fancy stuff. I'm not a fancy cook. But I can cook Mexican food. I could eat Mexican food every day, but he doesn't. He's like, But yeah, I can cook Mexican dishes. Crock pot dishes, I like to do crock pot stuff because I can throw it in the morning and not have to worry if I got busy that day and forgot to cook dinner or it gets too late. Favorite, Pampered Chef. Yes, I used to always have the Pampered Chef parties. I just loved having somebody come over and cook something for us to snack on. Chicken fajitas, that sounds good. Sounds really good. So, like I was telling y'all, today is Stella's birthday, my dog, and I feel bad because we haven't taken her anywhere and she's kind of pouting. So we're probably going to take her for a ride when I get off here. We're going to eat some of this, and then we're going to take her for a ride. I got to try this before we go. Okay, and I'm really curious if... I'm going to take a bite. That's good. I would probably dip it in more ranch. Because I don't know if y'all can see. I did put a good bit of ranch. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's good. Definitely gonna do the pretzels in the shape of pretzels, okay? I'm gonna try to do big ones. If I do, I'll take a picture. Yeah, I had the pizza stone, the recipe books, all the little gadgets. And when we redid our kitchen, we had to put everything, because we had our cabinets painted and stuff, and we had to put all our stuff into like Rubbermaid tubs, and I don't know where some of it went. It's weird. It might have went into the dumpster. I'm really bummed about that, but happy birthday to Stella. Yes, Kathy's Krafting Corner is up next. She's up in like 6 minutes, and she spells hers. I put it in the description, but she spells everything with a K. Kathy's Krafting and Corner are all spelled with a K. So if that helps. Yes, we're going to take her for a ride. So, okay. I was right. Yesterday I kind of ran out of time, and today I was like, I made two snacks, and I still have extra time. Now I feel like an idiot. I'm just standing here. But oh, I made my little shirt. Game day is backwards, I know, to y'all, but it's supposed to look like glitter, but it's not glitter. It's just a sublimation, so it's like into the fabric. It's not like an iron-on. I saw one that says, I want to make it. It says, I don't care, because I don't care. I don't watch NFL football, so I really don't care. I don't care. I don't even know. I know the Chiefs are playing. I don't know who the other team is. And the only reason I know the Chiefs are playing is because of Taylor Swift. And I know people have mixed feelings about that, but I don't care. That's the only reason I know, you know, because of all that. So, of course, we'll cheer for the Chiefs, because I don't even know who the other team is. Yes, I made this shirt actually this morning. So if it wasn't like the Super Bowl's tomorrow, I'll probably make some more of these in the fall, but I could put it on my shop now, but nobody's going to want a football shirt until next fall. So Chiefs and 49ers. Okay, Chiefs and 49ers. If y'all are rooting, who are y'all rooting for, if you care? Honey, who are you rooting for?
The over.
What does that mean? The over. What does that mean?
That means I want both teams to score over 47.5 points.
He must be betting. I don't understand all that stuff. I know like who wins and like stuff like that. He was telling me that like people will bet on the craziest stuff, like which team will score first. What are some crazy things people bet on? Like which one scores first?
Yeah, they bet on a coin toss.
Oh, the coin toss.
If the first person that scores will be wearing an even number or an odd number jersey.
Can y'all hear that? He said sometimes people will bet like if the first person to score is wearing an even or an odd number on their jersey. They said that like bookies will take any bet. So that's weird, isn't it? That's kind of funny. I don't understand the betting either. Like I just said, and he said the over. Did you say the over or the under?
The over.
The over. I have no idea what that means. So, but it's all based on points. Did you bet?
I haven't yet.
He hasn't yet, so that sounds like he will. So, yeah, I don't understand that. So, sometimes when we go to the casinos, like if they have a sports book there, like he'll go in there and he'll place bets. And I tell you what, he's had like, I don't understand all the lingo for it, but like the card, and it's like this game, a parlay, is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's parlay.
A parlay, when he bets on different games, and like the more games you bet on and you get them right, the more money you win. And was it the Kentucky Derby? We were there with some friends, and we thought he won like a whole bunch of money, but you have to wait a little bit after before you can turn it in, because you know all the stuff has to be verified and all that. We thought he won like a ton of money, so we had to wait. So he was like, "Let's go eat," and we were buying everybody's dinner and everything. How much did you win on that ticket?
At 2,500. We were thinking I probably won about 10,000.
Yeah, we thought he won like thousands, like 10,000s or something like that, and but it was still like 2,500, which was good because you bet on so many things. Like you can just bet on one game and then you win whatever. But if you bet on like,
I picked the first 3 horses in the order that they came in.
oh, okay, So anyway, I stick to slot machines because, you know, a monkey can sit and push a button. I could do that. So, and I win sometimes. So I don't know. We might go to a casino. Our birthdays are next week. So like Stella's birthday's today, mine's Tuesday, and his is Friday. So, and Valentine's is Wednesday. So we usually do something fun for the whole week. So celebrate everything. So $40,000. Holy crap. That would be fun. Blackjack. I like roulette. No. Is it roulette? Yeah. Okay. Y'all, Kathy's Crafting Corner is up next. My time is up. Thank you for hanging out with me. And y'all let me know if you make any of these, okay? And have a great Saturday. And stay safe. Bye.